door. It is so cold. Oh my gosh. Hi guys, today I'm here to do another unboxing. This is for Quarterly again. This is the Quarterly Literary Young Adult box. And I just recently did one of these. If you watched it, I actually said it was young adult, but it was actually adult fiction. So I didn't quite catch on while I was unboxing it that it was the wrong box. But I did contact them and it was totally fine, like not a big deal, and they didn't have to send me another, but they were so nice and they sent me the young adult box, and so it was super nice of them to do that. So if you guys want to watch my first young adult unboxing, I'll link that in the description, as well as the adult fiction, but the next couple boxes I'll get will be young adult, just so you guys know. Got my scissors here. If you guys have never seen a Quarterly unboxing, definitely check out my other ones, but I'll have some information in the description for you guys to check out. But it's really fun that you get so many books, and it's quarterly, so you don't have to get it, you don't get it every month, you get it quarterly, every 3 months. So, got my box open. Ta-da! This is what it is. Oh, so exciting. Right on top, it talks about the author for this box. And this is S.J. Kincaid, and I just read her book, The Diabolic, so I am super excited to see what is inside. And here is a little letter to me. I'm gonna quickly read that. So, first things first, her book, The Diabolic, and it says, check inside for my personal notes, and then it's her signature on a little Post-it. Oh, how exciting. Oh, so this is the hardcover. I had the ARC, so I loved this book, guys. I am so excited to have the finished copy, and I can't wait to go through and read her notes. There are little postcards throughout it, so I'm really excited to flip through that and to see what she said. And for those of you that have never heard of this, this is an awesome new young adult science fiction novel, and it has to do with a main girl who is a diabolic, and in this world, it kind of reminds me of, if you've read the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer, the lunars with like the moon and all that sort of reminds me of like how this is. I mean, it's not exactly or anything like that, but just it reminds me of that with like their glamours, only in this book it's more surgical, and it's just really good. But basically the Diabolics were created, they look like humans, but if you actually talk to a Diabolic and you look in their eyes, you realize they're pretty soulless and they're not human. And Diabolics are sort of like personal bodyguards, and they can like they're crazy strong. They can like kill a man in 1,000 different ways, and they're like, yeah, like a personal bodyguard. So really wealthy people have them, and they're with them all the time, and they just protect them. They kind of mess with their brain and they bond them to one individual. And the main girl has been bonded to a girl about her age. The main girl, who's a diabolic, her name is Nemesis. And she would do anything for that girl. I mean, she would take a bullet. She would do whatever it takes to protect her. And she loves her. I mean, it's a strong bond. And so this story is all about like court and just diabolical people, though, even though they're human and they're not even like the main character. And yeah, I could go into so much. I feel like I could just talk about this book for like the next hour, but check out this book if you've not read it yet. It's really, really good. Ooh, and she put a little nameplate. It says, be deceived or be destroyed, and then it's her signature. I'm so excited. So next, the author has chosen Unwind by Neil Shusterman, and she was talking about in her letter just how much she loves young adult, and this is one of her favorite young adult books. This is a book I actually have not read. This is a new cover, though. I have not seen this cover. I have heard a lot about it. I've heard it's pretty creepy, and so I haven't read it yet, but I've heard really good things about it. And then the third book that we have in here is called The Scorpion Rules, and it is by Erin Bow. It says one wrong move could kill you. It's a pretty cool cover. I've actually never heard of this book before. She says that she chose this because it explores a very different system of power and a really very cleverly executed scenario set in the future where an unexpectedly likable and frightening artificial intelligence has eliminated war in the world by implementing a grand system of taking hostages from the children of those in power. This is a practice employed throughout history and now present in this book set in the future. And yes, in my book set in the future as well. Next we have, it says love letters, and it says it's Court the Royal Princess of Tempest. And in her note, she says it's a card game. She said, I love these games. They're a great way to pass an evening with friends. This one fits the theme of court intrigue fairly perfectly, but in a much sillier, much more fun way that will hopefully alleviate some of the darkness you may see in these books. Just like my characters, they all compete in this game for my role with particular strengths of their own, and the players must out-bluff and outmaneuver their competition, as well as hope for a little luck. And then I see this says Bookworm, and it's a little pin. It says by Andrew J. Brosna, and it looks like a little dragon maybe with a book, like a little book in its mouth. Okay, and that was it. That was the last thing in there. Well, I am really excited about this book. I'm super excited to have the finished copy of this book with the notes and the book plate. I really recommend that book to you guys. I'm really excited to read Unwind. This has been out for at least a few years now, and it's been on my TBR list, and I've just never picked it up. And then that book sounds really good. There's a card game. I'm really happy with this. So that is it. I'm going to link my other unboxings for you guys to check out if you would like. Definitely check out Quarterly. I will have links in the description. You can check out their site, and if you are interested in subscribing, I'll have info for you guys in the description. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Quarterly, for sending me this box, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!